Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode of Haunted Gaming. Today I'm going to talk about Polybius. Polybius was allegedly an arcade game released in 1981 by a German company called Sinneslöschen. Yeah, I butchered that completely. But if you translate it from German to English, it's actually sense deletion. Pretty creepy name, but then again, this is a creepy game. Makes sense. The game was allegedly a puzzle/shoot-'em-up, similar to the game Tempest. Now, Polybius was only released in the suburbs of Portland, Oregon, and apparently it was so popular that there were huge lines of gamers just waiting to play this one game. Yet we didn't hear anything about it anywhere else. So, players who played the game reported seeing strange things appear, such as, grotesque faces from the corner of their eyes, even to the point where they heard, a woman crying, maybe even screaming. Pretty scary shit while you're playing the game. Some of the players even started experiencing nightmares and developing amnesia, and some even some reports even show that some of the gamers committed suicide. And, some of them stopped playing video games altogether, with apparently at least one person becoming an anti-video game activist. God, I hate those people. But anyways, according to one of the arcade game owners, men in black suits would often come to collect video gameplay data and score data from the game instead of taking the deposited money, I guess. They only wanted the gameplay data. Many had believed that this was some conspiracy theory, and the government was trying to use subliminal messaging to control our people, over here. It's pretty, fucked up, bizarre out there, conspiracy theory. You hear one and it's like, it's implausible, but now you hear this and it's like, fuck. But whatever. After a month of its release, apparently all the game cabinets and, copies of the game were just disappeared. They fucking vanished into thin air, I guess. That's, as far as I could find out. Not even like a recall, I guess. One cabinet actually reappeared back in 1998, but then quickly disappeared again for some fucking bizarre reason. Sounds legit. Ever since then, many have tried to recreate the game, but no one has ever really found the original ROM, and I highly doubt it because... Here, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert. It doesn't exist. Well, what do I have to say about this? Well, let's just say it's probably complete bullshit. Polybius couldn't have existed. And you can call me a disbeliever or fucking ignorant for all I care, because, hey, that's your opinion and this is mine. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to back up my opinion with some, points. First of all, if it was a popular game, why didn't anybody get a ROM of this game if it was available publicly? Because, sure, it was in public, it was an arcade game, or whatever, they couldn't fucking hack it in public, but whatever. Surely there were some fucking brilliant minds out there who knew how to do it, who had the technical know-how on how to do such a thing. If it was a game that warranted long fucking lines in order to play it, then it should have warranted some fucking hackers who went in there and legitimately tried to take the ROM out for their own fucking gain. Or, upload it onto the internet if they felt like it. Sure, the internet wasn't there back then, but just for fucking personal sake, they would keep it. I don't know, that's just what I'm saying, if you want to fucking disprove that, go right ahead, comments are down below. I'll address it in the next video. If it's fucking, legit. Another reason is that all the copies and machines of Polybius suddenly disappeared magically 1 month later is absolutely stupid. Because fucking cabinets of a video game machine don't fucking grow legs and dip from the arcade buildings overnight. And if they did, there would be some, fucking uproar. If they did, it would be fucking creepy in the first place because shit just doesn't disappear. And if it did, there would be some uproar because... think about it. If it was such a popular game, consumers would be pissed that their favorite game just vanished. And even compare this recently to, the PSN outage. It was gone, and look at how pissed we all got. We threw, pissy fits. I fucking saw people who went to rehab for fucking PSN and shit. Rehab for PSN. PSN hab. Fucking hardcore shit right there. So I then went to search the internets for Sinislotion. God, fuck, what? I'm gonna call it sense deletion from now on. If I ever have sense deletion, that's it. And I found a website that turned out to be a fan site and nothing really official. Bummer, right? On this site, it actually had a paragraph about detailed how they developed fucking, mind control devices, and they had some military contacts, like they worked for the military sector and now they're returning to the public sector, which is, fucking creepy on its own right. And, how they get kids to work harder and stop playing video games. Yeah, that's complete bullshit there. But, okay, whatever. I'll fucking believe it because it's fucking legit or something. This is why I think Polybius doesn't exist. And, again, I don't actually have real fucking evidence to do this, because if I did, that'd be fucking awesome, but I don't. And I can't really disprove it. But if you have evidence, detailing to, if you have evidence that can prove to me that it exists, put it in the comments below, or, fucking make a response video to this, or just tell me so I can reference it in the next Haunted Gaming. Because as for now, I'm gonna be, I'm just gonna think it doesn't exist at this point, because I don't know, I'm really skeptical, and it's a hard time for me to believe any of these conspiracy theories. As much as I love them, it's just it's really hard to believe them. But is this creepypasta creepy? Yeah, it is. Again, I love government conspiracies. They're fucking awesome. Conspiracy theory stories, I love them. I mean, I fucking, I will literally buy any video game or any piece of media that has fucking conspiracy theory written all over it. It's amazing. So, I mean, at that point, it really got me interested, and it is generally creepy, too. Genuinely creepy, actually. Because, I recently talked about, haunted shit in video games, but never really, like, haunted shit, like, about, like, actual video games, used for, this kind of reason, like, for the government to track your gaming records for whatever reason it could be. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And if you haven't read it, definitely it's worth a read. Links are in the description below. Plus the website I mentioned earlier actually has a downloadable copy or a recreation of the game. I gave it a try and I didn't like it at all. Not because it sucked or anything. I mean, it played like Tempest, and fucking Tempest was awesome. But it had a lot of strobe effects, and it hurt my head just watching the game. I mean, I couldn't fucking look at it without, going like, oh shit, my head hurts, I need a fucking, Tylenol or some shit. And like, let alone even play it. I mean, if you can't even fucking see the game, if it's acting like a flashbang to your eyes, then, I mean, you're gonna have a hardest, it's gonna be hardest fucking tits trying to play that game. Of course, if you want to dare to play it, put it in the description below, and, if you play it and, you get a fucking high score on it or some shit, send me a copy of it, I'll put it in the next Haunted Gaming. Because that would be the shit. So this has been my analysis for Polybius, the alleged fucking conspiracy theory game made by a German company that fucking grew legs and walked out of fucking arcade game machines. I don't know. Fucking stupid shit. But creepy nonetheless. Well, this has been another episode of Haunted Gaming. And if you like what you saw, then like, comment, and subscribe. And tune in next week for another episode of Haunted Gaming. And also check our Let's Plays of Ocarina of Time. And, maybe we'll have some Minecraft gameplay showing up soon, hopefully next week. Maybe some Knights of the Old Republic, if we can get all that stuff set out. A ton of other tons of other shit, we're gonna do. Right now, we're just getting started, and it's sort of a little hard for us, but, bear with us. Hopefully we'll provide you with more and more entertainment as time comes. And, have a good day or evening, depending on where you live and what time it is. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.